everyone. My name is Kavita and it's my pleasure to participate in the finale of TAG Worldwide 2020. I'm going to take the pleasure of introducing to you the judges who will be judging our contestants. Just like the contestants are from all over the world, we've got judges participating from all around the world as well. First up, I'd like to introduce you to Emma J. from England, UK. Judge Pablo Salvador, he joins us all the way from Chile. I'd like to introduce you all to Mr. Varun Tiwari. Varun is based in Sydney, Australia. He is a well-known public figure here in the media world. He is also the owner and producer of Friends World TV. Next contestant in the category of Miss Trans from Australia, say hi to Taylor.
Nurse Florence has come to our house to stay, to sterilise the surfaces and keep COVID away, and care for the old ones and the sick all alike, and create a safe place for family and friends without hype, and to make the masks to put on our faces, and to teach us hygiene to make them to put on our face, and to teach us hygiene to make us really safe. For when you go out, be careful and keep your distance about, else the COVID virus will get you if you don't watch out. Once there was a man who wouldn't wear his mask, so one sunny day when he went to do a task, he created a scene and a fuss with so much noise and touched many surfaces with very little care and poise. He coughed and he spluttered and spread germs all over the place. And he caught the disease that nobody liked that was being traced. And for 2 weeks he was spreading a disease to the old and young, making others sick and saddened with the virus in their lungs. He was taken to the hospital, wheezing out of his snout, and the COVID virus will get you if you don't watch out. And one time there was a Karen who thought she was great. So she went to the shop without a mask on, quite late. The shopkeepers insisted on covering her face. She hollered and bawled and swore all over that place, saying words that the staff and employees could not bear. She mocked them, she shocked them, she said she didn't care, saying that her rights were being undermined and the virus was not real. So they called the police, took her name and kicked her out on their heels. And a virus that can kill you, and not a conspiracy that this is about. And the COVID virus will get you if you do not watch out. And little Nurse Florence says, when you go outside to play, or go and visit the elderly, the sick, or loved ones when you're away, and go to the shops to purchase your goods, and pass by the poor and needy ones as you would. Please be mindful of others. Wash your hands. Put on your mask to stop this disease as quickly as we ask. But this virus is strong and novel and stout, or the COVID virus will get you if you don't watch out. Thank you. So the costume is in the shape of an acorn. It's got ferns and that which grow actually natively around the back here. It's all made out of recycled material or repurposed materials from op shops or recycled fabric places. Some of these elements are fake flowers and things like that, but they were sourced from op shops. So this gown is 100% from recycled or repurposed materials. And most of the types of plants chosen are native to Australia, and some not so native, just for a bit of colour. And I've also got butterflies on here, which are made out of feathers and hand painted as well. Jewellery is from an op shop, and I nicknamed this dress Laura.
Wow. Oh, hello, Taylor.
Hi.
Okay, so the question for you is what do you want to achieve in your life and how and why?
So I want to achieve in life a greater diversity within workplaces and to leave my mark for future generations. So that's not just equality for women in the workplace, but also LGBT people, IQ people across all facets of life, because we find it actually quite difficult as trans people across the world to find meaningful jobs. And in particular, you see that in the US and even here in Australia, there's a lot of trans people or queer people who can't get regular jobs. So they have to go into things like the sex industry and other areas like that to be able to live. So I want to help drive and set up a business in time, which is part of my plan, is to consult to businesses for driving gender diversity within the workplaces. And I've already started to achieve many of those goals.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Participating all the way from Indonesia is Darna, representing Mr. Gay category.
My name is Dana. I'm come from Indonesia. I live in Central Java. I make a bag, knitting bag. Right.
Great. What are you making that? Sorry again.
Yeah.
What are you making? What's that? Is it a?
I'm making this for my mom, for my friend.
All the contestants are going so well. There's been so many amazing performances so far. And next, I'd love to introduce you to Shannon in the Miss Gay category, representing United Kingdom.
My cheeks, do what I want. Love every single part of my body, top to the bottom. I'm not a supermodel from a magazine. I'm okay with not being perfect, 'cause that's perfect to me.
Yeah, so I'm Shannon, I'm 22. I had a very hard coming out. I pretended I was straight for 21 years of my life. And then I met my fiance and had the courage to come out. Yeah. We will not flood the A&E and cells, for there has been too much spilt blood from violence and risks, for those who have been hurt and shown because of who they kiss. The world is painful enough without hate. Instead, let's stand together and celebrate. Lesbian, gay, transgender, bi and pan are just a few of the labels we have within this community, so let's stand together and keep rising forever.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
So your question is, what you are getting away after this pageant?
Like after
Sorry, what?
After you have participated, this pageant has finished. What are you going to take away with you?
The biggest thing I'm going to take away is, like, so many of the guys taking part are so inspirational. Everyone has such an incredible journey, so that's the biggest takeaway, is how inspirational everyone is.
Awesome.
How are you feeling anyway? How are you feeling being here with us today?
It's very nervous. It's my first Zoom call, so I'm a bit unsure about it, but it's very good. It's nice.
In the Mr. Gay category, from Australia, we've got Andrew. Good day, Andrew.
Right. So my name is Drew or Andrew. I often get called Drew by a lot of my friends. I am 35 years old. I often get mistaken in good lighting for a bit younger, but I'm 35. I do all sorts of things. I have been a club dancer before. I have promoted at clubs. I have helped like with mentoring for younger people. I was part of a group called Gay Sydney Australia that was probably about 2 years ago now. We helped to promote like the community and events in the community and things that were happening, you know, in Australia, in Adelaide and in Sydney and Melbourne especially, because that's sort of my region that I was looking after. So I guess what else is there that I can tell you? I don't have any pets, unfortunately. I wish I did, but my cat, or my sister's cat that lived with me, she passed away about 2 years ago, but she was beautiful. And she was 17 and diabetic cat, so she was a lot of work to look after. But always loved that cat. She used to sleep on my little bed there. A bit about me. I'm still single. I have sort of, oddly enough, had more success with finding people interstate than in Adelaide. I don't know what that is, if it's just my personality or what, but it's just something that happens and doesn't bother me though. I've gotten used to it, and I love my bling. I have my diamonds in today. I collect like diamonds, and I've got a ruby here, and I've got all sorts of stuff that I just love to get, all ethically sourced too. I don't believe in conflict sort of stuff, so I'm very careful with who I buy from and where. So without much further, maybe, unless you guys have any questions for me, I can get started with the music.
Everything on the cover of a magazine. Prince, Kelly, Hollow Kitty. You're all the beauty queen. Shapes, carry, center stand. Treat your luscious, hands on air.
Oh my goodness, what a day, afternoon, evening it has been. We've had participants and judges from all around the world on our online session, Tag Worldwide 2020. Thank you everyone for participating, and particularly thank you for the online viewers. We have now unfortunately come to the end of this session, the finale. However, this is not the end. We will be collating all the scores. The judges have still got some work to do. So look out for the announcement for the winners and the side awards. Looking forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to say, Amit, you've done a very wonderful work, and good on you. Best wishes, and you've done very good work today. And after then, I want to thank you, Maxine, for this. I'm so happy and lucky sitting with her today and on her birthday. And especially we done a lot of events. We judge a lot of events together from decades now. I must say decades. And I've done a lot of Bollywood events with her. We done for a lot of dance competitions. But first of all, in my life, I get the chance of this something different. And I personally say, Maxine, there's a lot of talent. I really appreciate. I can't tell in the words how much talent you have, guys. Like, you are doing very, very well. Somebody's playing music, somebody's dancing, somebody's with both Shiva, and a lot of dances are there. And especially not only Sydney, we are at present with a worldwide, and it's beautiful. And I must say, your efforts are endless, and it's really beautiful. Thank you for having me, and you guys are doing wonderful job. And I must say, Amit, Maxine, who Maxine planned this thing. This is something different, and I again and again I want to say thank you to Maxine, and especially Amit and whole team. You guys, and especially participates so hardworking. I know that it's not easy. It's not just a one day job. It's you are doing participate rehearsing and learning new skills, like just we saw that girl, she is just saying I'm first time doing the Zoom. So we learn a lot of things from these meetings. So I want to say thank you, and thank you very much. Thank you everyone, and best wishes.
Thank you so much for making final word means from our CEO, Maxine, and again, God will wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you. You know, I chose this date because it was my birthday, so I always remember this. It's very close to me and very special to me. The reason is that, you know, I stand and I'm a human, and I always believe that everybody got the right to live the way they wish to be.
Yes.
And you know, we are not there to judge anyone. You know, we've been created, and there's a reason we were created. We want to be an example. We want to showcase who we are, you know, and that was the reason we started TAG, you know, and I'm very, very happy, and I'm very proud to be part of this family, you know, and I'm brought you all as a family to me now, you know. You will be always treasured in my heart, and I will be always thinking of you, you know. After this tag pageant is finished, don't say you can't contact us. You can still contact us if you've got any issues, you want to discuss, you want any ideas. We most welcome me, Amit, or all the judges who are here. And I believe that they agree with me too. So once again, thank you for your special time, your devotion, and on top of all, being connected with me as a family. Thank you and love you all.